Welcome back to Million Dollar Memberships, where I am helping you transition from typical one-on-one coaching or services to building out a highly profitable and scalable group membership program inside of your business. And today we are getting into one of my favorite topics, which is the make or break of a successful membership. And I feel like this is something a lot of people don't actually think of. And when I personally get my clients to do market research around this exact thing, this is something that so many people overlook and they are just blown away by it. And that is the first 48-hour experience of your membership to your perfect member. So the first 24 to 48 hours of your member's experience is absolutely crucial for long-term retention. So if your ideal member or your new member comes into your membership and it is overwhelming, there's no structure, they're not followed up with, like the list, there's literally a checklist, which we give you inside of Million Dollar Memberships, obviously. There's a checklist of things that need to happen within that 24 to 48 hours to make it a positive experience for your members. And if you don't do that, that can actually completely destroy your retention and also completely just destroy the experience that that member has inside of your membership. We really want to make sure that your members are feeling really welcomed and really connected. And so in this lesson, we're going to be covering how to create an automated yet personal journey that really makes your members feel welcomed, connected, and very clear on their next steps within your membership. So here's a really simplified 3-part framework for the perfect first member experience. Let's get into it. The first one is going to be the welcome email. So inside of your welcome email, basically how this works is your member joins your membership, they hit submit payment, they are in your membership. You do not want to just leave that member hanging. You want to make sure that there's an automated email. You don't want to just wait and then check your email and be like, oh, amazing, a new client, and then go quickly and write them a welcome email. It needs to be automated, especially now. Like the online knowledge industry is what we technically are, is growing and growing and growing every single year, which also means your members, your potential members have likely already been in an online membership or an online course or something like that. Another thing is that so many people, more and more people, are starting to be burnt a little bit more, or like having just not amazing, stellar experiences. Let's just say it that way. Because there's a lot of people that's not going to be you because you are listening to the series, and hopefully you join Million Dollar Memberships Club as well, and you really get the exact step-by-step of how to do this. But there's a lot of people just coming into the online space, throwing out programs, throwing out memberships, and having no clue what they're doing. And then people are joining them, having really bad experiences, and then starting to get a little bit of trust issues, let's just say, within this space. And so what happens is if you don't have a welcome email literally right away to that person automated, it's going to create a feeling of anxiety in them of, oh my God, did I make the right choice? Oh my God, was this a scam? Like the list can go on and on. We don't want to have that. We don't even want to go there. And so it's so important that we have an automated email that is a big celebration for them, like really helping solidify and reinforce to them that they made a really great decision and helping them feel really amazing about their decision. The next thing inside of this welcome email is we want to have really clear first steps with timeline expectations. So this is basically just saying, great, you're here. Congratulations. This is amazing. Go do something to celebrate. Here are the first 3 things that you want to do with your new membership. And you do not want to do more than 3 because then that just gets to a place of being overwhelming. We want people to feel like they're already making progress and that they're already getting ahead by being in your membership. And if you give them a list of 10 things to do, literally on day 1, they're going to feel like they are already behind. So you want to give them something that's just really kind of like a hit of dopamine, something that's really easy for them to get started, and also a timeline of expectations. That way it's not just like this open-ended thing that they can do. If they have a timeline, like do this by this date, they're going to feel really accomplished. The next thing is a personal welcome video. So your personal welcome video, this can be right there in the email, or it can actually be inside of your community as well, where your new member onboarding section is. We teach you again how to do all of this and how to really set up a really great community for your vision inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club. Again, this is something that I didn't do on this series because it is so individual. And when you're in Million Dollar Memberships Club as a member, everything is so personal to you. You get such personalized feedback. There's a place for you to really give us your vision where we can really help you create that vision and bring it to life. You can come on calls every month and really get my personal feedback for your membership. And so because it's so personal, it wasn't really something I could include in this series, but just know if you do come into Million Dollar Memberships Club, we will really help you figure out how your membership will look to new members, what sections you'll have in your membership, what channels you'll have in there, where your welcome video is going to go, where your new onboarding checklist is going to go, all of the things. So personal welcome video, again, can be in the email, can be right in the membership, but you just want to keep it really short, keep it authentic, and keep it really exciting to your member. And then next thing is login details with easy access buttons, plus what to expect timeline. So right there in the welcome email, they're probably going to have to go into your community, right? Wherever you're hosting your community, whether you're hosting it on Kajabi, whether you're hosting it on Mighty Networks, wherever. There's tons of options to host it. Wherever you're hosting it, they're going to have to have a login and they're going to have to get to your community, right? So that's kind of like the bridge. You don't want to just say, download this in the App Store, search this on your phone, search this in the App Store. No, you want to make it so easy for them. You want a big button right there on the email saying, if you have an Android, click here, download our community. If you have an iPhone, click here, download our community. You want to make it so easy for them, and just also what to expect once they get in there. Next thing is you want to make sure that you include who they can contact if they have any sort of troubles. So whether that's you, like reply to this email if you're having any issues, or are you having any issues? Email us at support at whatever it is to get help. We are more than happy to help you out. You just want to make it so easy for them to get support, and you don't want anything to just kind of be left to what if or what do I do here? You want it so freaking clear. So if you are a member inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club, we actually give you a template for a really good welcome email. So we literally give you your welcome email that you can send to your members, just with like, take out this for your membership, plug in this for your membership so that it is personalized to you. But we give you the template so that you don't have to worry if anything's left out, and that you have a really proven great first welcome email so that your first membership is just built so sturdy, so strong, and we are already off to a good start. Okay, moving on to part 2, which is the first platform login. So this now is going to be the second step. So they got your welcome email, they have the buttons to join the community. So now they are joining the community. And here's what you want to have when they first access the platform. Number 1, you want to have a start here module. You want it to be literally like in their face. You don't want them to have to search for it. It's just going to be like, you are in, boom, start here. You want to make it prominent. You want to make it impossible to miss. The next thing you want to have within that start here module is a quick orientation video. Again, quick is the keyword. Make it 2 to 3 minutes max. Don't make it a 15-minute video. This is so hard for me. I am so long-winded. And so like truly, it can be done if you're long-winded like me. Just make sure it's 2 to 3 minutes. Super easy, just showing them how to use the platform, basically showing very quick platform navigation and just like what to do basically on their first week here. The next thing you want to have is the profile setup plus an intro post template. So basically what this is you just want to get your member in the community. You want them engaging in the community. And remember, again, the key to a successful membership is really the community, right? People engaging with each other, not just engaging with you. We want to make people engaging with each other. So we want to get them setting up their profile, And you want to have some prompts that they need to put in there. You also want to have prompts of what they should be writing within their intro post, right? So whether that be set your profile up, put a profile picture, put your location, put your favorite food. Then go ahead and tell us what you do for work, whatever else, okay? Whatever's going to be relevant to your community. What's your favorite post-workout food? Like whatever it is, you just want to make it so brain dead simple. You don't want to make it something that they have to really think of. Again, inside of $1 Million Memberships Club, we give you all this. We give you profile setup prompts. We give you really good example intro posts that you can take and use for your membership. Next thing you want to do is you want to have a first small win activity. So something that they can complete super fast, 5 to 10 minutes max, something that's so easy, whether it be to let's just say you have a business membership and maybe it's something that you have in the start here module where it's an Instagram checklist, updating your Instagram bio. Maybe it's something that they can go download that checklist, up or redo their Instagram bio really quick and check it off as their first activity. Again, having small little hits of dopamine and like motivation and progress for your members is going to be huge. Even if it's something so small like this, it's going to really help your members feel like they're making progress, and they are. But the problem is what a lot of people do is they just give people these huge modules and then just say, complete module 1, do all the homework. And it's just so much. And so if you can kind of break it up for your people, and just make sure that within your big modules, because again, like real learning, real momentum is important, but making sure that you're also giving some, just like you're picking out what's a really quick mini win that people can do that's still going to get them progress, but something that's just going to be super quick and simple. Try and use those as like your quick dopamine markers, if you will. The next thing you want to get them to do is some calendar integration. So making sure that they head on over to where your meetup calendar is. And that they're seeing the upcoming lives and events that they should know about. So you're just letting them know, hey, this is our calendar. Go click attend and add it to your calendar so that you don't miss it type situation. And if you're using a membership platform, then it's a really easy calendar integration that most platforms have, where your member can just hit accept or hit going, and then there's an option to add it to their own calendar, whether it be like their iPhone calendar, or a Google Calendar or something like that. There should be an integration there. If there isn't one, make sure that you put a third-party one in there so that it's so easy for them to just make it, not miss it, and add it to their own calendar every single month. So an example, so for me, for example, like my perfect member, the people who $1 Million Memberships Club is made for are already established entrepreneurs, right? You've been doing one-on-one coaching, or you've been doing one-on-one services, and now you're really ready to scale. You want a little bit more security. You want more, I guess, just like reassurance inside of your business. You want more predictability. That was the word I was looking for. You want more predictability where it's just money hitting your bank account every single month. You don't really have to think about it. You don't have to trade all this time for money where you're getting on calls and then, God forbid, something happens for 2 months and you can't work and you can't market and you have no income coming in. Like, my person is wanting to jump over into the membership world, right? Which means they're already busy, right? Most of my ideal clients are already busy. They're already working one-on-one. They're already on that kind of hamster wheel. And so I know that my people are already busy. I'm not just going to put in a bunch of fluff to put in fluff. I'm going to make sure that every single thing that is in our onboarding checklist. So like when you join the $1 Million Memberships Club, when you get your email and you get your first couple of to-dos, I'm making sure that they're things that are actually going to benefit you and benefit what you're wanting within being in that membership, which is to create a really solid membership and get your membership to the $1 million mark, right? I'm making sure that what's in there is actually something that will get you there. It's not just there to be there and be like, oh, look, our membership is so fun. Here's a task. It's something that is actually going to get you results. So you really want to make sure that you're not just giving fluff to give fluff. You want to make it simple, but actually effective. Okay, so that is the first 24 hours when they first get in. Now we really want to move into the first few days. Okay, so they've already gotten their welcome email, they have logged into the platform. Now we're looking at the first few days of their experience. The first thing that we really want to consider is we want to make sure that they have a welcome thread response. So this is going to be something right in your community where you're welcoming them into the community, right? Like publicly giving them a celebration, welcome to the community. We're so happy to have you, where like all of your other members can see it as well. You don't want to do this right on the first day because their first day can already be a little bit overwhelming. They could already kind of be trying to navigate things. So you kind of just want to wait a couple of days and then do your welcome thread. The next thing is, oh, and I should also say this does not have to be done from you. This can be done from your community manager, your team, just making sure that it is part of your process for welcoming new members. The next thing is connection with similar members. So intentional buddy group or matching is a really good, and it can seem corny. Like I understand it can seem corny because it's like we're all adults, like we don't really need buddies, but trust me, if you can get your member to connect with at least one member right away, it is going to increase the chances of that person staying inside of your membership. Like unmatched amount. It is going to drastically increase it. It completely changes the member's experience. If they're in a membership because they wanted to be in a community and they are having trouble connecting to other members or don't know how to connect to other members, it can feel like, oh my God, I can't even make friends in this community, or like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Or it can just feel really lonely, like just watching other people communicate from the sidelines. That's not a good feeling. And so we really want to make sure that we are getting our new member a connection with another member right away. So having something where you have accountability partners, intentional buddies, like things like that. Inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club, we have something called the Success Sister program, where our new members are matched with our Success Sisters to help integrate them into the community and then be a support. So like just be that person that you can go to if you have questions or like anything. And we're very intentional with who we match who with as well. It's not just like a up to chance or like random thing. Like we're very intentional with like, oh, this person is this kind of business, so does this person. We're going to match these two kind of situation. The next one is the first live experience. So you really want to be getting them to experience the community ASAP, whether it be joining a call right away that's coming up and like really making sure that they're aware of it, or whether it's putting their own personal questions in a questions area in your membership or whatever it might be, just trying to figure out ways where you can get them to experience the community aspect right away, whether it be um, putting a message out there to other members asking if they have something in common or anything like that, just getting them to really experience the community aspect. The next one is you want to have a check-in message. So this one can be automated, and it should be automated, but you want it to feel very personal. So basically just a either an email or either a message that's right within your membership community, just saying, hey, like using their first name, hey Sarah, you've been in the membership a couple days now. How is it going? Are you finding everything okay? Are you having trouble with anything? Let us know. We want to hear back from you. And then just making sure that they know, reply back to me. Like, I want to hear back from you, not just like a open-ended, anyways, hope your experience is going well, but actually get them to communicate with you because it will help them feel more connected within your membership as well. And then the next one is an early win celebration. So really acknowledge their first completion, participation in something. So whether it's you have tasks to do within the onboarding, and once they complete it, they get a badge or they get something or they get a message sent to them, just something that's acknowledging and just helping them feel really seen and like you're doing a great job. We see you. So, some more bonus tips for an exceptional first experience. One is I am such a fan of doing this is to join other memberships to see what you love or what you didn't love. This one is just so good because we can be really in the weeds of creating our membership and like really in the tech and making sure everything's working properly, but we miss what it's actually like to be a client going through it. And so when you actually join another membership and then put yourself technically in the client role, you can see what it's like to get the emails and you can see what it's like to join a community, and you can really say, I loved the way that they onboarded me, or you could say, I didn't love the way they onboarded me. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. It was a mess. So this can really help you um, figure out what you love and what you don't want to include within your own membership. And then again, another tip is to create an additional check-in, probably 1 to 2 weeks. I would say 2 weeks if you do this, the first one around the 3-day mark. Do another one within 2 weeks. That's just an automated email again. But again, asking how they're doing now that they've been in it for a little while with another, please reply to me. I want to hear how you're doing, because again, they're just going to feel like, wow, they like actually care about me here in this membership. And again, you can actually hear feedback from them and really make sure that they're having a good experience. A lot of the times, if people aren't having a good experience, they're going to shy away and they're just going to kind of like fade in the background. A lot of people won't speak up or say anything or message you because they don't want to feel stupid, or they're just like mad or whatever else. So you want to make sure that you're really getting people to actually reply to you so that if they are having troubles with anything, you can catch it right away, and also make sure that they feel like they were really taken care of. So these first 24 to 40 hours are seriously just so crucial, and you want to make sure that you have all of these things in place. Now, if you are ready to start your own membership, we have an offer for you, which is joining the $1 Million Memberships Club, because that is exactly what we do inside of our membership. Is we teach you how to create a membership of your own, really making sure that it is sturdy, really making sure that you have all of these things in place that actually work in a membership, that are going to get your membership to a $1 million membership, just like the name. And if you're a numbers girl, here are some stats for you about memberships. 77% of businesses report that membership models significantly increase customer retention compared to one-time purchases. So this means stable monthly recurring revenue. If you are a business owner, this is like gold, right? We do not, it is so terrible for our stress levels, our nervous system, just our life in general, to be living on this like month to month, I have a client this month, I don't have a client this month cycle. Memberships completely even that out for you, where it's just, you know what's coming in month to month. Yeah, sure, you might have some members drop off every month, but because it's a membership model, it's not going to make a massive impact as if a one-on-one member or a one-on-one client dropped off, right? It's not going to be as big of a hit. And so because you're able to just steadily snowball your income with memberships, it is something that will just absolutely change your life. You can predict what money is coming in. If you're watching this on YouTube, I just did something hilarious. You can predict what is coming in. You can see what's coming in. It makes such a big difference. 19% of average members spend over non-member customers over the course of a year. So this is basically saying that your members are going to be spending more with you than non-members, which is creating a really high lifetime value, right? So it's really kind of keeping your people in. So for an example, with my membership, my clients and my members, they're more likely to attend my retreats and attend my live dinner experiences and things like that, which also, as a bonus to my members, they get massive discounts on those things anyways, but it just creates a lifetime value customer rather than always trying to find new customers. And then 92% of business owners say their membership revenue remained stable or increased even during economic downturns, which means that's a huge number. 92% which means that having a membership is something that when we are going through a recession, your membership is something that can withstand that. It's not going to be something where you're just seeing a massive decrease in income because the economy is going to shit, right? It's something that is just, we talk a lot about nervous system work and just like overall well-being as an entrepreneur. We even talk about that kind of stuff inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club because everything is so holistic. But this is huge, you guys. Like having something that you can just rely on is huge. So when you join Million Dollar Memberships Club, you get our Million Dollar Memberships Blueprint, which this is really helping you turn your expertise into a scalable membership model with our step-by-step system. This is just no guessing, right? With everything. It seems like everything is very manageable when you're going to create a membership, but there's so much that goes into it, as you can probably tell from this series. There's welcome emails, there's onboarding prompts, there's things that you need your members to fill out right away, right? Like this is literally just giving examples from this training alone. There's so many things. There's ways to structure your membership. There's community engagement every week, community engagement every month, like the templates that you should be using when a member hits a new milestone or when a member asks to cancel. Like there's so many things that go into it. And so we take all of that off of your plate and we give it to you in resources, in templates, in our content, in our curriculum. You're getting a proven system, something that has been proven not only by my business and my memberships, but within hundreds of my clients' memberships as well. You're also getting the Million Dollar Memberships launch formula. This is something that I take so much pride in. I love this, which is why it's its own separate point here outside of the content. So you get the exact strategies, templates, and support to fill your membership with perfect fit members who stay and refer others. And like I said, inside of Million Dollar Memberships Club, it's not a one size fits all thing, right? So if someone comes in, if you come into the membership and you don't have a membership yet, I'm not going to say, and let's just say you're making $0 in your membership because you don't have one yet. I'm not just going to say, oh, great, here's an ads team, run ads to it. Whereas maybe someone else who comes into the membership has some revenue coming in, they have some money to put into ads. Maybe I would say that for them. So you have support from me, from others inside of the community for where you're at to really help you get your membership to a place so it will get to that $1 million mark. And there's milestones, like there's progress, there's slow steps that we have to take to get to certain things. And so we're really making sure that we're walking that path with you and you're not doing it all alone. And even worse, just guessing. Then you're also getting access to our $1 million community, which is just a vibrant as fuck community of coaches and service providers making the same transition as you, where you're going to find accountability partners, collaboration opportunities, which is we're so huge on is collaboration. It's massive for growing your business and growing your brand. And then just lifelong business relationships. Like we talk so much about connection and network in general. We're not just getting into only membership stuff like we are, but we're also talking about things like creating live events so that you can really scale your brand and doing little things like that, having networks or having even virtual events to really scale your brand and things that you wouldn't think are part of having a membership that are actually something that would scale your membership. We talk about inside of $1 Million Memberships Club because again, it's all holistic. So if you are wanting to enroll in this or get more information on this, join us right away before we close our doors. So you can go to the description, the link in the description or in the show notes. And if we're open for enrollment, again, join us right away before we close. But if we're not open for enrollment, you can put your name on the wait list and we will send you an email once we open up again. And because I just believe it's so important for you to actually see how you're going to get these results inside of $1 Million Memberships Club, here's some of the ways. We're not going to go through all of them because time, but here are some of the ways. So sneak peek, $1 Million Blueprint. Inside of this, you're getting foundation modules. So this is going to be literally everything you need that you can look at on your own time, which I think is so important because as entrepreneurs, you're busy. We're all in different places. We all have different lives, schedules. And so we give you the blueprint of what you need to do to grow your membership. So everything from creating your offer, pricing, a lot of the things that we went through in this series, but really in depth, that you can download, that you get the printable version of it, you get the video version of it, everything that you need to actually grow and scale your membership to that $1 million mark. We have monthly implementation themes. So not only do you have that entire curriculum and that blueprint, but every single month we're going to pick an area, whether it be sales or whether it be hiring team members or whether it be marketing, or whether it be structuring or engagement or whatever it might be. We're going to pick a theme and we're going to really dive into it that month so that you get kind of like that novelty within the membership as well, where it's always something new to look forward to, and you're getting really, really in-depth training and support on how to bring it to life inside of your own membership. You're also getting weekly live Q&A support where you can, again, just ask your own questions and we can really help you get support for your own business, because again, it's not all one size fits all with everything. And then action-based assignments. So this is something that we have where, again, I don't believe in just giving fluff to give fluff. I'm an entrepreneur. I know how busy our life is, and your life is busy, especially because you're in a transition, especially because you are doing one thing and now you're wanting to do another thing, which is create a membership. You're busy, right? There's a transition period. And so everything that we give you as, like, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this, I'm doing quotes, like an assignment, it's things that are actually going to get you to this place of building $1 million membership. Next thing is community integration. So our community is just absolutely epic. Again, the way I describe it is a sisterhood. It's not just like a online community where you don't get to know people. I truly describe it as a sisterhood within my memberships. And so you have success sisters, so people who can really help you and walk through the membership with you and just be by your side as you grow. Weekly check-ins, celebration rituals. So I am a sucker for a good ritual. So we'll even do little things like true connection meetups where we might even do something that's like if we have a full moon going on, or if there's like something, I don't know, if it's a new year or something like that. If there's something going on, sometimes we'll even do connection meetups where it's just like we're gathering and we're connecting on something that's developing us as entrepreneurs, right? So something that's really helping us just step into the healthiest version of ourselves so that we can do all of this, so that we can hold $1 million membership, right? Because again, it's all holistic. Live events. So as a member of $1 Million Memberships Club, you get a massive, massive discount to any live events that I have, whether it be retreats or whether it be our dinner experiences with my unemployed community, my unemployed brand, part of my brand. Things like that I like to do as well, because again, I truly do believe in community and networking and connection. And so that's something that I like to do with my brand. And as a member of $1 Million Memberships Club, you obviously get VIP access to that as well. And then marketing support. So this is obviously such a huge part. You can have the best membership in the world, but if the marketing's not there, then you're not going to get to that $1 Million memberships part, right? And so we want to make sure that your marketing is just top notch. So we really, really go all in with marketing support for you. So tech setup assistance if you need it, launch strategy planning, marketing templates for you, sales support, access to contractors that I love. So like, I know that it can feel, one of the fears of scaling with a lot of people is choosing the wrong team member to help you, whether it be putting your money into an ads team who ends up just being terrible and wasting your money and taking your money basically, or hiring a new VA who just ends up being shitty and you just lost money. That's a huge fear of a lot of people when scaling, and it's valid because it does happen. However, I have such a good network of contractors just from people that I've found over the years, people that I was referred to and that I love and that I've personally worked with. I don't give referrals to contractors I've never worked with. I like to make sure that I actually know what it's like to work with the person, what they're actually like. And so I give all of my members access to them. I let them know their names. I give them their Instagram if they want to reach out. I just give you my network and I connect you to the person as well so that obviously they know and they're comfortable with it as well. I obviously value my relationship with my contractors, so I do connect the two of you and make it very seamless for you. So whether it's Facebook ads team that you need, or if you need a network of really great VAs, or people just on like a project basis. If you don't want to hire someone long term and you just need help with some projects, I have really good people for that as well. And podcast people, even things that aren't to do with your membership, right? So you get access to my network. So if this all is sounding good to you and you want more information, definitely go to the link in the show notes. You can get all of the information there. If we are enrolling right now, here's the process for you to sign up. You're going to click the website link. If we are enrolling, there will be an option for you to sign up. Again, if we're not enrolling, there's just going to be the option for you to get on the wait list. Get on that wait list because you'll be the first to know when we do open. And I usually send some pretty good bonuses when you are coming from the wait list as well. And then if we are enrolling, what you're going to do is you're going to click the website link. You are going to select your payment plan. So there's a monthly option or there's an annual option that you can select, and it will let you know what the perks or what you'll get with each one of those. Then once you get in, you're going to get immediate access to the member portal. So you're obviously going to get a welcome email. Within that welcome email, you're going to get access to your member portal. And then you're going to complete your new member orientation. Again, it's just going to be boom, 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 super easy to do. And we're just going to make sure that you get really nice and set up within that first, again, 48 hours. We want to make sure that you just feel safe and secure and that you have direction. Right? Then we're going to get you to join the community and start your first challenge, which is actually something that is going to help you embody this new 7-figure membership owner. And that's a really exciting one as well. So you're going to do that. And then you're going to have a couple of touch points with me over the first week and first couple of weeks, and then also with your success sister the first week as well. So again, we just like to make sure our members feel so held and supported during this first week. And if there's ever anything at all that you need, we give you direct contact to me as well and to our support team who can really help you. If you have any questions about joining the membership, if you have any questions at all, let me know. Just go to Instagram, send me a message. I put it here if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're just listening to it, my handle is at Paige_Vandy. So PAIGE_VANDY. Just go there, send me a message and ask me whatever it is you have to ask me. I'm always very transparent. I want to make sure that you're coming in, that if you do sign up for the membership, that it's actually right for you. I would never just get someone to come into the membership just to come into the membership. That's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time as well. It just does not make any sense. So I will completely give you all of the details that you're wanting to know. I will let you know if you're wondering if it's the right fit for you or not. I will be completely honest with you on if I feel like it would be a good fit for you, or if I feel like there's something that would be a better fit. I always do this as well. I always try and give you direction to what I think would be a better fit for you either way. Or if you don't have Instagram, you can also just send me an email at paige@paigevandy.com and I will be happy to message you back. Okay, so we covered so much here. Hopefully this really gave you some clarity on what you need to do to start your membership. And again, if you have any more questions, let me know. Just send me a message. I love to chat with you guys. If you're listening to this on podcast, make sure that you download the show or subscribe to the show. Also, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe to the show just in case we have some bonus episodes drop for the series. You never know, but you don't want to miss out on those if we do. And again, if you are ready to start a membership of your own and you're really ready to finally just rip the Band-Aid and make that transition from just doing one-on-one services or one-on-one coaching and really creating a profitable, scalable membership that just gives you that recurring revenue every single month to your bank account on autopilot, something that you can scale, something that you can really scale back your hours, really increase your impact, be working with thousands of people, hundreds of people, thousands of people at a time in a really still intimate container and just completely change your life. You're going to want to join $1 Million Memberships Club. I really hope to see you in there. And again, if you have questions, just let me know. And that is it for this series. I hope you loved it and hopefully I see you in the club. Bye.